Hey guys, happy Thursday! Surprise, it's not Tuesday. I'm sorry I couldn't make a Tips and Tricks Tuesday, but I realized that Thursday also starts with the T, so Tips and Trick Thursday is just as good. Okay, let's pretend like it never happened and that it's actually Tuesday. I wish it was Tuesday. I bet all you're like, what do you mean you wish it was Tuesday? Tomorrow's Friday. No, that's a whole nother story. Okay, so I got a little visit from Hurricane Sandy this week. For any of you that didn't know, I live in New Jersey, and Miss Sandy was like, I'm gonna beat up New Jersey. That was me, beat up by Hurricane Sandy. Anyway, so let me just not talk about the hurricane because everybody's heard plenty about that. We lost power, that's why I couldn't do Tips and Tricks Tuesday, but we finally got it back, so here I am. It's gonna be an interesting tip because a lot of you have expressed an interest in becoming an old lady. Now, let's be honest, y'all want to crochet, and that's what old ladies do, right? I'm quite clearly not an old lady, but I do love to crochet, so I think there's nothing wrong with it. But since you all want to be old ladies with me, I decided to teach you guys some basic crochet stitches. Now, you're going to need two things for this. First of all, obviously, is some yarn. Some yarn, yay! This is brown. Don't ask me why I have brown. And you're going to want to pick up some yarn. I recommend you go to Walmart and get Red Heart Super Saver yarn, a big ball like this. It's worsted weight, and it's only $2.50. So it's great for practicing on. It's great. You could even make definitely you can make a whole scarf out of this. This is a good amount of yarn. So pick a color that you like, and with the stitches I teach you can definitely make a scarf. And you're going to also need a crochet hook. Surprise! I don't know if you can see the hook part, but that's a crochet hook. And this is in 5.00 millimeters. You can see it on the hook, but I can't show it to you. It's also an H hook. So I recommend starting with this. It's a good medium-sized hook, and it'll help you see where your stitches are. Now, that's basically all you need. These are only like $1.50. Pick up a bunch if you want. So let's get started. Hey guys, okay, we're back, and sorry, I had to find a good angle to do this at. It was really difficult. I have like my phone on a box of Splenda right now. So, you know, that's how we work in the ghetto. Okay, so to start your crochet project, you need to make a slip knot. That's how you connect to your hook. You can put that down for now. Now you want to take the yarn, take the end with a little taily tail, wrap it around your index finger twice, like so, leaving enough over here, just about that much. You pull the back loop over the front loop. Now the loop that's the back loop, you pull it over the front loop again, and then you take the back loop and you pull it through. And there you go. That's how you make a slip knot. There's plenty of other ways to do it, so if you know how to do one, you don't have to follow that way. So you pull it tight on your hook, up above the part where you hold your fingers. Okay, now that my phone has stopped ringing, we can actually start on the first stitch of crochet. This is called a chain stitch, and this is how you will start all of your projects, for the most part. All of your beginner projects will be started with this. It's basically your foundation row, and it's where you'll build your crochet stitches later on. So holding the hook in your right hand, of course if you're right-handed, again, you can hold the yarn and the crochet hook any way you're comfortable. There's plenty of ways to do it. Some people do it like this and blah, 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 blah. Just be comfortable with it. Now you're going to need to take your yarn, wrap it around your hook once, hold on to the slip knot, twist your hook, catching this loop, and pull it through the loop that was already on your hook. And that's one chain. Do you see that? That's one chain. Now, you just keep doing that. So I'll show you again. Pull the yarn, wrap the yarn around the hook. This is known as yarn over. Hold on to your chain, twist the hook, pull it through the loop that was already on the hook. There you go. You have two chain stitches. Now try not to hold the yarn too tight, and definitely don't pull your stitches tight or you won't be able to see them when you go back to work into them. So one more time. Wrap your yarn over the hook, twist the hook so it catches that loop, and pull it through the loop that was already on the hook. Now you are chaining. This is known as chaining. This is a chain stitch. Now you can do that how many ever stitches you want. So this will be the width of your project. So if you're making a pot holder, you probably want to do about like 25, 30. If you're doing a scarf, I'd say around 15 to 20. It depends on how wide your scarf. So I'm going to chain a couple more just to show you. Wrap your yarn over, twist the hook, pull it through the chain. There you go. So we're going to meet back here after I have about a chain of, I'm going to chain 15 and meet you back here and show you what to do. Okay guys, we're back and we have our chain of 15. You can see they kind of almost look like little V's. Now if you flip it over, this is the back side of your work, and this is not where you want to work into when you make your stitches. You want to keep it facing this way because trust me, it's just easier that way. Basically, I'm going to show you how to single crochet and then how to double crochet. These are the basic stitches of crochet. So we'll start with single crochet. You can make almost anything with a single crochet, and it is certainly the easiest stitch. Now you want to take your hook, again holding it in your right hand. Now you need to chain 1 when you start with single crochet. Again, wrap the yarn over, pull it through. Now you skip the first chain, the one you just made, and you want to go into the next chain. This is the one you're skipping right here, and you're going into this one with your hook. So you take your hook, you go into the yarn, make sure you have 2 loops on your yarn. You see that? You see how there's 2 loops there? And then the third one from the chain. You wrap your yarn over and you want to pull through once. So now you have another 2 loops on your chain. Wrap over the yarn again, twist it, and pull through both of those loops. That is a single crochet. You can see the stitch you did it in right here. So now you just want to move on to the next one, which is this stitch. You see the V shape? That's how you know where you want to work. So you take your hook, slip it under the 2 loops of that stitch. You see how there's 2 loops? You want to make sure you get both of them on there. Now wrap your yarn around, pull through those first 2 loops, push through. Wrap your yarn around again, twist, pull through both of those loops. Now you have 1 loop on your hook, and then you have completed another single crochet. One more time. You can see this is the loop where our stitch is, so this is our next loop, the next V shape here. Okay, so you're going to stick your yarn in those 2 loops. See how there's 2 loops again on the hook. You're going to yarn over, twist your hook, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over again, and pull through the second 2 loops. And you'll have 1 loop left on your hook. That's another single crochet. Okay, now I want you guys to crochet all the way across your chain, and we will meet you back here. Hey guys, we're back, and I have crocheted 4 rows of single crochet. I just wanted to do that to show you what the stitch looked like when it was all together. It's a very nice stitch, very easy, and it's very close together, as you can see. And with double crochet and then later triple crochet, you can see that there's actually spaces in between, and it's a taller stitch, which I like better. But this is very easy to make scarves and pot holders and like anything you want close together. So let's move on and do double crochet. So here I have the work where I just finished my last row. You can see I worked into the last stitch. I want to chain 3. Remember chaining, you wrap over and you pull through the loop. Then that's 1, wrap over again, turn and pull through. Wrap over again, turn and pull through. That's 3 chains. Now you want to turn your work. So you just kind of flippy floppy over here. And with double crochet, the chain 3 counts as your first double crochet. It's just the rules of crochet. Okay? Don't question it. So basically you can think of it as the chain 3 is your first stitch. So you don't want to work into the stitch that contains your chain 3. So you can see here we've got the chain 3, and then this is the stitch that the chain 3 is in. So you don't need to put another double crochet in there. So we're just going to kind of skip that one. So that would be right here if you're looking at your work this way. As I told you, it gets easier to see where your stitches are. You just kind of poke through these little holes. Those are your stitches. Okay, so this is the stitch that the chain 3 is already in. We don't need to put another stitch here, so we're going to be working into this second hole right here. So to start a double crochet, you're going to yarn over once, then you want to poke through your stitch. Make sure you have the 2 loops on there, like I talked about with the chains in the single crochet. You still want the 2 loops. So technically right now you have 4 loops on your hook. Now you want to yarn over again, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2, yarn over again, and pull through the last 2 hooks, 2 loops. And that's a double crochet right there. You see it? You see it? Beautiful, right? We're going to do that again. I'll show you. You want to yarn over. Now you want to go into your next stitch, which is right here. Go under both loops. You can see both loops on the hook there. Yarn over. Pull through those 2 loops. Yarn over again. Pull through 2 more loops. Yarn over a 3rd time and pull through the last 2 loops. And there you have another double crochet. See how there's like a space in between this? It's definitely a different stitch. Okay, one more time. Double crochet. Yarn over before you go through your stitch. Pick your next stitch. Push through, make sure you have both loops. Yarn over. Sorry, I always have the yarn over. I'm just always kind of ready. Pull through those 2 loops. Yarn over. Pull through the next 2 loops. Yarn over one more time. Twist and pull through the last 2 loops. Alright, I'll show you one more time. Yarn over, go into your next stitch, see it? 2 loops on the hook from the stitch, yarn over, pull through those 2 loops, wrap your yarn, twist, pull through the next 2 loops, yarn over, twist, and pull through the last 2 hoops. And that is your double crochet. You can see it's a little bit different. I'm going to finish my row. And before you start next row, make sure you chain 3 and turn. And that is your first double crochet. So I'm going to crochet a few rows and come back and show you. Okay guys, and we're back all finished up. I did 3 rows of double crochet. As you can see, you can tell that the double crochet is a taller stitch. See the holes between these? Not holes, but spaces in between the stitches. Now this is where the single crochet was, and here's the 3 rows of double crochet. I personally like the double crochet better, but it's up to your preference. And there's more stitches, and if you guys found this helpful, I'll be happy to teach you the rest of the crochet stitches if you want. We can even go over how to follow a pattern, things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Oh, one more thing. If you screw up a stitch, the great thing about crochet is it's not permanent. You can just kind of pull out your last stitch and put your hook back in and start again. I'll show you one more double crochet. And there you go. You're, all fixed. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tip for today. If you guys want to learn some more crochet things, let me know. If not, if you're like, wow, this really sucked, I don't want to be an old lady, you can let me know that too. Please comment, like, subscribe. I just want to thank you guys for watching. So have a great Thursday, and tomorrow's Friday, so almost happy Friday. They've postponed Halloween here, so it's not even Halloween for me yet, but I can't believe it's November. Hope you guys all had a great October. I'd like to hear your Halloween stories, see how you guys did with the candy. I know that's a really big problem for me. So, guys, have a good one. Bye!